Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a quick tutorial on the distributive property. What is the distributive property? The distributive property is about sharing cookies. Yes, you heard right. The distributive property is just about sharing cookies. Basically, imagine this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Juanita's birthday. Juanita over here wants to celebrate her birthday, so she's brought a big plate of cookies to the school, and she wants to share those cookies with her friends, okay? So she has a lot of different friends. Yeah? She has a lot of different friends, and Juanita wants to go ahead and share her cookies. Now this is the thing though. Juanita's not being mean, but she doesn't have enough cookies to give to everyone. She just brought enough for her friends. You know what I mean? She's got to be selective in who she's giving these to, otherwise they're going to run out. So although all these people here are Juanita's friends, we have one person all the way over here. Well, this person apparently is much bigger than the others. Hold on, let me change that. Okay, so we have one person over here who's not Juanita's friend. Juanita's throwing a birthday party, but it's only for these people here. She can't share with everyone. So Juanita needs to make sure that she gives cookies to every single one of her friends, but not to anyone outside the group. She's not giving cookies to anyone outside the group. This, in one picture, is the distributive property. How though? You're like, this doesn't make any sense. Here's where we go. Let's explain it to you, okay? Let's say that I have 2 parentheses x plus 3. The 2 in this case is Juanita. Juanita wants to give the cookies out, yeah? Now, when you have the distributive property, you already learned this from previous lessons, you distribute by multiplying. But the number one mistake that people make when they multiply is, they're like, oh, I just have to multiply 2 times x. No. When you have a number that's multiplying times a parentheses, it multiplies times everything inside that parentheses. So it's not just 2 times x, it's also 2 times 3. Let's think back to this image with Juanita. If Juanita brought enough cookies for everyone, how do you think if she gave cookies to the person who's red, the person who's green, and the person who's blue, how do you think the person who's purple would feel if he or she did not get any cookies? They'd feel pretty bad, right? Same thing here. So basically, when you have the distributive property, think about giving cookies. You're giving cookies to your friends. You need to give cookies to all of your friends. You need to distribute to everyone inside. Okay? Now, when we do this, the math is actually pretty simple. 2 times x, 2x. 2 times 3 is 6. Boom. You're done. That's the answer. The math isn't hard, but you need to remember to distribute to everyone. Let's do another example, okay? Let's say instead we are doing 3 parentheses 4 plus 2y. Yeah? Same situation. We need to distribute. So we're distributing to everyone inside the parentheses. It's going to go ahead and be 3 times 4 and 3 times 2y as well. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. And then 3 times 2y is 6y. Boom. You're done. Let's give you a few other examples. For the next one, let's say you have 3 parentheses 4x plus 2y plus 3. Let's imagine you're like, oh no, oh my goodness, how do I do this? It's the exact same thing. Juanita had lots of friends she was giving cookies to. She wants to distribute to everyone. You're doing the exact same thing here. You're going to distribute that 3 on the outside to every single different number on the inside. So you're just going to multiply it 3 times now. Yeah? So in this case, we do 3 times 4x, 3 times 2y, and we also do 3 times 3. So this becomes 3 times 4 is 12x, plus 3 times 2, 6y, plus 3 times 3 is 9. Voila! That's simple. And now let's give you one final example, okay? Remember I said before, Juanita only has enough cookies to share with her friends. She can't just invite everyone. There's a limit, yeah? So just like over here, the person outside, not part of the friend group, didn't get any cookies, the same thing happens in math. Let's say here I have x, parentheses, not x, I'm sorry. Let's say 4 parentheses 2z plus 3y minus 4, close parentheses, plus 3. Yeah? This is your final example. What I want you to think about here is you are distributing. You know you're going to multiply that 4, but you're only distributing to everything inside the parentheses. Those people inside the parentheses, those are your friends, which is to say, you're going to take that 4, you're going to multiply it times 2z, you're going to multiply it times 3y, you're going to multiply it times 4, but 3 is not one of the friend group. You don't distribute to the 3. The 3 is outside the parentheses, so the 3 doesn't get anything. The 3 is outside of the friend group, so the 3 doesn't get any cookies. Okay? So when we solve this, we're going to do 4 times 2z, 4 times 3y, and 4 times 4. So we're going to have 4 times 2 is 8, so 8z, plus 4 times 3 is 12, so 12y, and 4 times 4 is 16. But the plus 3 is outside of the friend group, so I never touched it, so I just bring it down. Notice I have not multiplied anything times the plus 3, so the plus 3 just stays the same, okay? And that is the basic introduction to the distributive property. I hope that helps.